Now, our next topic grouping is authority signals at scale, right? Do others trust you enough to mention you, link to you, or search for you directly? So now we're talking about the search everywhere optimization. Own the SERPs and beyond. And SERPs are the search engine results page, right? That's what you get when you hit enter after typing in a key, phrase or something into Google search. So this strategy is all about showing up across every major discovery path, not just Google, right? It means traditional search results, Google, Bing, Yahoo, and so on. AI chat tools, right? Your chat GPTs, your Claudes, your Perplexities, your social platforms, right? Your Bing, your TikToks, your Instagrams, your Facebooks, and all the others, right? And then community spaces like Reddit, YouTube, TikTok as well, right? Some call it search everywhere optimization. That's what we're calling it. But really, it's just modern visibility done right. You got to be everywhere, right? You don't have just a website. You have a web presence. You're on the web everywhere. You want to be able to be found everywhere. You want to be found where people are already looking. So why does it matter for 2026? Well, discovery is fractured. People bounce between platforms before making a decision. The new goal is SERP ownership, right? Getting your brand into as many elements as possible, like video carousels, AI summaries, image packs, knowledge panels, right? That's the idea. You want to own the SERP. Be everywhere that you can. That also may include local service ads if you're a local service company, maybe paid ads, the local listings as well. Those are all part of the search results that you might want to appear in, as well as all the other ones there. Users often cross-check what AI tells them by looking at some trusted communities and recognizable brands, right? Reddit, Quora, those kind of things. So today's buyer journey flows across search, social chat, and content. You got to show up with consistent, trustworthy info wherever your audience is searching or scrolling. And that community presence builds trust. Think your Reddit threads, your YouTube explainer videos, and even the comment sections on blogs and so other things like that. The pros, it builds your authority and trust across multiple channels. Helps your brand stand out in AI results and social-driven discovery, and it supports long-term brand visibility, not just some temporary traffic spikes for cool new blog content, right? The cons, well, it requires creating multiple formats for each core topic or keyword, short form, long form, video, text, and so on. And building a true presence on community platforms takes time and consistency, and it can definitely be a lot of work for sure. Your best practice to win? Create content map for each targeted keyword with all the SERP features and formats it could trigger. So in other words, and there are tools out there. SEMrush is really good with this. Like you can have a bunch of keyword phrases that you want to search for. And it'll tell you like what surfaces on that. Maybe it's a carousel, like a video carousel. Maybe frequently a people also ask comes up. Maybe an overview comes up. So knowing what shows up for those keyword phrases people are looking for that you want to get found for helps you figure out where you've got to get your content found or placed so that you can show up, right? You want to repurpose content into multiple assets, like turning a how-to blog post into a short video or checklist. And build trust by staying active in communities like Reddit, Quora, YouTube, and trusted review sites. In fact, this is something we're trying to really figure out how to do best for our clients so that they can start becoming a part of these communities. But, it's difficult to do that without their input. And a lot of times, we work with a lot of small businesses and we work with a lot of home service businesses, roofers, HVAC companies, electricians, things like that. And those guys are out busy doing the work, right? And they're not sitting there on Reddit. They're not sitting on Quora. So we've got to find ways to interact with them so we can get that expertise. We can get that authority. We can build out those real life examples from them. And the more buy-in that we get from our clients, the better they seem to be ranking in general. So these signals matter more than ever in this AI-powered search world that we're in.